Okay, I'll be honest with you, this was a frustrating chapter. We once again see flashback. Flashback is necessary. However, it did not end. We have to wait one more week now until we finally see the rest of this. I mean, the ending. This was a manga of pure despair, which is quite rare for One Piece to have this kind of thing. Well, at least for me. So I can say I was not really happy about this. I mean, it gets suspense, but it was so evil, this chapter. The One Piece chapter 7 to 7. And as the toy soldier ignores Usopp's questions on whatever, if he is Riku's son or like that, he actually mentions Monet, saying something like when Monet got into the country 10 years ago. Well, that... could it be that Law indirectly killing Monet by giving Caesar her heart wasn't more than a coincidence? Well, either way, the toy soldiers tells the story about 10 years ago that Donflamingo came to that Dressrosa hasn't been at war for 800 years, wasn't exactly rich, but still was such a peaceful country. And then one day Donflamingo appeared in the window of King Riku, who told them that he indeed was the descendant of the Don Quixote family. And also, here's something I cannot understand. Donflamingo apparently became a Shibukai by stealing transport ship money from the celestial dragons they call the heavenly gold from each country. Wait, heavenly gold? Is this connected to Skypia? And then threatened the government and became a warlord. And apparently Donflamingo has never feared the Tenjubito, the war of the celestial dragons. And then he threatened Riku Dold by saying 10 billion berry and all that stuff. So, well, he began to do that. He begged his people, his family, since they had faith in their king, they offered so much money that they could. However, in the end, suddenly Riku and the army just attacked Dressrosa. People were crying, saying like first Riku stole their money, and now they suddenly stole their trust. The people do not know what is, as the army is moving on its own. And suddenly, and we see the reason for that is because of Donflamingo's Itu no Mi. He is controlling the army and the king using something called parasite. And it's endless long strings, I gotta say. The people are attacking Dressrosa. And since it's proof of all that, Donflamingo then says to his three henchmen that when the country tremble with fear and resent Riku from the bottom of their hearts, that's when a hero will appear. That's how Donflamingo became king and a hero to Dressrosa. When Riku was insane and attacked everyone, he appears, and with his subordinates, they crushed the Riku army, thus saved the citizens. And since Riku stole the money from the people, Donflamingo himself promised that he would give money back to the people. And all that stuff. Quite easily manipulating their hearts just like that. Donflamingo, he is quite the schemer. But as I said before, that it ended like this was not something I liked. Now we just have to wait more until we find the answer. And giving Enshiro Oda's tradition, it's very likely that next week's chapter will probably be a break after next week. Well, not confirmed until the chapter, of course. However, this is frustrating, waiting for all of this stuff. I want answers now! Sorry. We're all impatient, aren't we? But at least this gave us a good insight on, as I said before, Donflamingo doing that. Oh, and I forgot please, everybody who has watched the ending of this one. Yes, the dragon, no, the dinosaur that attacked Kuribo was indeed X-Drake. Because now we see him, first time after the time skip. Has he joined Kaido? Well, he's alive, so I guess he has. He's dragging away Kuribo. Wonder why. He just killed that bastard. Kuribo bastard. He is too annoying. Give me your thoughts.